When I was a child, I would have heart palpitations, I would have fainting spells, and it was just kind of explained away as stay out of the heat. You've been in the sun too much, not to be quite so active. So that's what I did. And I just matriculated through life being very gentle with myself. And as time went on, um, it began to happen more often. I would have heart palpitations, little bit of pain, and just discomfort in my chest and dizziness. Um, I served in the military. I went to college. Um, was a mom. Gave birth to 4 children, wife, and all of that, and ended up over several years here in Savannah, Georgia. And while I was in Savannah, there was lunch and learns. And the second of my lunch and learn was on heart health. And through meeting Laura Parrish at the Memorial Hospital, she recommended Dr. Jennifer Ye as our speaker. Dr. Ye did a wonderful job presenting to us and pointing out all of the risk and the factors of heart disease in women and heart disease in general. And afterwards, I went to her and I said, Dr. Ye, I've been having this little thing kind of going on in my chest. And yeah, I wanted to know if you could take a look at it. Well, as a result of that, I ended up in the care of Dr. Jennifer Ye, who put me in the hands of all of the medical professionals that diagnosed me with a patent form in ovale that I'd had all my life and had needed repair. Consequent to that, I actually had too many strokes. Yes, two, and had been treated for those at a different hospital, and there was no connection to the patent form in ovale, until I got into the hands of Dr. Jennifer Ye. Going to Dr. Jennifer Ye was life-changing for me. I was apprehensive, and when I went in, she talked to me first as a woman and as a mom, and all of the responsibilities that come along with being a career woman. She just talked to me. She just built a relationship. She learned who I was, and then she looked at the numbers. Then she looked at the chart, and then she put all the pieces together. I actually feel like she gave me my life back, because I was, like I started out saying, that was very gentle with myself physically, because I knew I had limitations. And after the procedure, I felt confident again. Was able to start my exercise regimen. I'm able to go upstairs without getting short of breath. Able to take a hot shower, where before I was not able to take a hot shower because I would get lightheaded and feel, like I was about to pass out from my arteries kind of collapsing from the result of the heat. And so now that's not a problem anymore. I'm me, all of me. If I could scream from a rooftop, I would say to be your own healthcare advocate. When you're told something and it just doesn't seem to be the answer, to keep going, to keep pushing, to keep asking, and not to give up on yourself. and started to send me out for different tests and call me back. And she called me herself and said, I want you to come back in. There's some things that we need to go over. And when I went into her office, she didn't immediately go into medical mode. She followed up on our last conversation about my family. Then she put on the medical voice and the medical tone, and she looked me straight in my eye and told me what she thought was happening and began to give me guidance. And I trusted her. It made sense. Yes, it all made sense.
Yeah. I think that was awesome.
A wonderful job.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
Compared to some of the things we've done, you're fantastic. You knocked this out of the park.
We need to have you to show everybody else what you do.
Seriously.
That was, thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
This job.
Anything else? I think very good. All right, let's stop on this.
Okay, gives me good